Charlie Munger once said that earning your first $100,000 may be the most important thing you do in your life, and that you should do whatever it takes to get your first $100,000. This has led many people to believe that once you reach this significant milestone in your life, when you get it, it will change your life. But what if I told you that $100,000 isn't the point where your life changes the most? It's not even $75,000. It's not $50,000. It's not even $25,000, but $10,000. In my personal experience, life really started to ramp up after just getting my first $10,000. And in this video, I'm going to show you how everything starts to shift once you reach this dollar figure. Your confidence, your opportunities, your mindset, and your overall ability to build wealth. The first thing you're going to notice is that you're going to feel a lot more confident. As anyone would suggest, saving your first $10,000 is going to take a lot of time, a lot of effort, and a lot of discipline. That change from 4 digits to 5 digits in your net worth is really going to give you a feeling of, hey, if I can do this, what can't I do? I remember when I first hit $10,000, I thought about all the stuff that I could buy. A used car, a pretty decent one at that. A PC, I could go traveling, I could buy all these other things. The second thing that happens when you hit $10,000 is that at this current point in time, you are able to cover 95% of any financial emergencies out there without going into debt. If your car breaks down, it can take anywhere from a couple $100 to $1,000 plus to fix it, but never anywhere close to $10,000. If your pet needs to go to the vet, you are also covered. If you lose your job, you have some wiggle room now to cover your expenses until you find a new one. Generally, you find that your first $10,000 will take all the small stresses out of your life. The third thing that changes in your life is now you'll find that you'll make decisions based on choice rather than necessity. Instead of making decisions based on survivability and your general fear to, go homeless, you are now able to make decisions that will benefit you more in the long run. Back when I didn't have much money, I didn't have time to look for the perfect job, so I had to accept the first opportunity that took me in, which at the time was KFC. Now, although I do look fondly back at this job, it didn't come without its faults. Fast forward to after I saved up my first 10K, I took some time off to find better opportunities that paid me for my worth. And with that dollar figure in my back pocket, it not only gave me the confidence to do better, but the flexibility to take the time that I need to find a better job. I was able to look further ahead and plan for the future instead of working with the crumbs that I had at the time. Which leads me to my next point. You escape living paycheck to paycheck. When your savings are low, it is usually an indication that you are living paycheck to paycheck, because all the money that's coming in, you're spending on expenses like groceries, electricity, rent, car payments, or even worse, consumption spending. But once you've saved up to your first $10,000, it's also usually an indication that you've started to track your spending, which means you are now intentional with your money. I'm proud of you. You now know what are the true essentials that you need in your life, and you can cut out all the clutter that is keeping you poor. Things like subscriptions and eating out all the time. I'm not saying that eating out is bad, but in moderation. I've had friends that eat out almost every single day and they don't have a lot of money. This cushion not only allows you to save more money, it also allows you to make more money. Whereas before you would only think about now, what's in the present, can I make rent next month? Now you can actually look up, see where you're going, and plan ahead. Things such as pursuing a side hustle, a side job to increase your income, or learning a new skill that will eventually lead to you making more money. Whatever it is now time to celebrate, because at this current point in time, your net worth will start to skyrocket because of Albert Einstein calls compound interest the 8th wonder of the world. And I think when you reach $10,000, it is where you finally begin to feel the power of it. Let's say we have $1,000 to our name. If we make 7% on that, which is a lot by the way, at the end of the year, we would only end up with $70, which mind you, is not a lot. But since you have $10,000, if we have that same interest rate of 7%, at the end of the year, we would have $700. Which is a significant jump. And this amount would only increase as you go on further. Imagine if it took you 2 years to save up $10,000. You may think that you need another 2 years to save up to $20,000. But that's not really the case. From $0 to $10,000 in 2 years, you will need to save approximately $416 a month to reach 10K. From then on, compound interest starts to take a huge leap, because at just 5% interest from your bank, it will take you now 1 year and 9 months to reach from 10K to 20K, then 19 months to 30K, then 18 months to 40K, and then 17 months to 50K, not even factoring the extra income you might be saving as time goes on. Or even the other wealth building tool you'll start to unlock, which is investing. Again, having a cushion of $10,000 really does open up doors for you, because without it, you might not even have that much money to invest anyways. Say you could spend $100, at 10%, which is what the S&P 500 yields yearly, you would get maybe $10. And not having said cushion really does mean that if you, for whatever reason, need the money, you may have to prematurely take out your investments, which might be doing good or might not be. The secret to investing and building true wealth that most investing gurus don't tell you is that time in the market beats timing the market. So if you have extra padding that takes the blows of the life for you while your money is making money for you, then you're all set. I hope this video has been somewhat helpful to you, and if you haven't already, are now motivated to reach that $10,000 mark. Before I let you go on with your day, I am happy to announce that this channel is now sponsored by me. Please subscribe.